Hi guys, I'm Sam Garner with Talkz, and today I want to talk to you about one of my new favorite shows, Doctor Who. First off, I want to start off with my favorite things about the Doctor. I just love his character, how he's the good guy, always trying to do good and save people, take a bullet for somebody, and just take care of the people he loves, as well as try and treat the villains with some respect and even care and trying to help for them. Like in the instance of the Daleks, um, trying to evolve, he really wanted to help them along and not just have them roaming around being there, um, just terminate selves to where they just take everything out. And he seems that way with pretty much every villain he meets. If it's somebody that has like consciousness and he can reason with them, he tries before going down the dark road of destroying them. Um, then I also really like that he finds a human companion in Rose and in Martha, and just that these companions aren't just there for looks or for show, even though who doesn't like Billy Piper? Um, but they're there as really great sidekicks. They serve a purpose. Um, a lot of times it's getting into trouble, but they're still a great addition to the show, and it's just really cool to have a female role interacting with the Doctor character, because it kind of draws you into their relationship. For instance, with Rose and the Doctor, you could tell they obviously had a thing for each other, but it's something they would never really go through with. Um, and then also kind of tying back to what I was saying about the Doctor trying to help the villains. The villains are such a big part of this show, and it's really cool to me that they kind of thought outside the box on bringing in new villains and different types of things that we haven't seen before. Um, like, for instance, the Weeping Angels. That turned out to be one of my favorite episodes, and it really only had the Doctor in it for like 5 or 10 minutes. Uh, but it was just really intriguing, and it really showed uh, how time can change things. Like they throw you back in time, but then somehow they were able to live their lives uh, happily. Um, so just the fact that time is thought of so well in these episodes, that kind of each episode not only builds on itself, but like you can jump back and forth, future, past, and somehow even run into the Doctor again. Going back to the Weeping Angels ones, where the lady was just kind of like, how in the world did the Doctor have this information? Oh, and it's because he was in the past, or future, really, and she gave him what was needed for, well, they were in the past, for him to communicate to her in the future. I know that's really kind of confusing, but I really like kind of that thought-provoking, how is time working uh, in this show. Also, I kind of like that they go into paradoxes, and how opening up a paradox can really change just the fabric of time, and how people can cross like parallel universes and all this stuff. That they just added so much into the show that I've been watching them on Netflix, and every time you get to the end and it's like you see the preview for the next episode, you're like, man, I want to watch that episode. And I just really like that about the show. And like I said, I'm just now starting season 4, so I still have a ways to go, some new Doctors to get used to. But that's just kind of my initial thoughts on the first few seasons of Doctor Who. So please like and subscribe this video. Leave your comments about what you think about Rose leaving at the end of season 2. Thanks, and you've watched Topic Talks.